Hello everyone and welcome back to Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Put me right back in here. Alright. Central Hyrule. We've almost got it up to level 3 here. Very neat. We have a side quests. Time bomb into a Frox's mouth. Gotta find it. I know today I want to redo some levels with like Koroks and all. Honestly, maybe I should just look up a guide to make sure I don't miss any. Kind of want to try and find them on my own, though. There are none in there. Missed a Korok here at the very start. There was one Korok in the Art of the Blade, and I didn't get it. Alas, that these days would be mine. 3 in there, I didn't get a single one. And I missed, yeah, okay, we missed a lot of them. And wait a minute, this isn't even a main mission, but there's a Korok in here? What the heck, man? That's messed up, bro. You can't just be putting Koroks in non-main missions. I think they did have a few in non-main missions in Age of Calamity, now that I think about it. Now that I think about it, I believe that was the case. We should redo this one. Do you fight Grimgara in this? I think you might actually fight Grimgara in this. We should redo this one because we're missing 4 in there, so we can just get 4 all at once. That's the main mission. Yeah. All right. Do I just need to find... It was the Korok who wanted it, Clamo. Yeah, just find 2 Koroks. Don't have to do it with anyone specific. We do need to kill some Gibdos and a Molduga is already. I should really get on that. For unique skills is Raffica, 1 wooden box. Beat stuff up is Agriston. All right, yeah, put me in here. Raffica's in here so we can get the unique skills on him done. Give me Agriston. So we have stuff to do with him. And then, didn't Panek have like just a couple of things to go or something? Hinox is Lionel's, Perfect Dodges is Kino. 2 unique skills is Cadlin, 100 enemies is Cadlin, that's easy. You need fuse attacks, right? Keese as Pinnock. Keese specifically. Fuse attacks, which I don't think you can do yet. Ronza and Rauru? Really? Oh, Rauru needs to defeat Grimgara. So if Grimgara is going to be in here, which I think he might, we want Rauru.
For the safety of the kingdom, I am
then Agriston and then Lago? No, we need to deploy Ronza with Rauru.
Like
it was Ronza with Rauru, right?
I have high hopes for you.
I think it was. Deploy Ronza and Rauru to a battle. Yeah, okay, so we'll get all that done and we'll find these Korok seeds. And then Grimgara might be in this level. I don't remember if he is. I need to use 2 of these. If he is, awesome. If he isn't, no big deal. Supply materials, go. Okay, so if you've seen the Game Awards nominations, you're gonna stream the awards. I'll probably stream the awards just to see the trailers and all for it. I don't care about the awards themselves. I saw the nominations for Game of the Year. I didn't see any of the other nominations. Claire Obscure is gonna sweep like a majority of it. I'd be very surprised if something other than Expedition 33 got Game of the Year. Die. Something in-game that tells you where to find them in the mission? Is there now? So we're missing 4 Koroks. What was that noise? We need to keep an eye out for like little shiny twigs and pinwheels and other such things. I'm just gonna like explore everything. Oh yeah, I did see that they said Expedition 33 was nominated for 12 different things, which is a new record. I was talking about this the other day. Was it during Zillia? It might have been during Zillia. Or maybe it was the last Calamity stream. But I think it is dumb that a game can be nominated for that many things. Like, you shouldn't... Why would you have the game that's nominated for Game of the Year also be nominated for, like, soundtrack and JRPG of the year and whatever the 9 other things that Expedition 33 is nominated for is, if a game wins Game of the Year, then it's kind of understood that it like killed it at all of those other things. It doesn't really need the 8 different trophies. Really, you only need the 1, but obviously if you just nominated for Game of the Year, but then you weren't nominated for one of the other things, it would be kind of lame, right? So my solution is that there should be a cap. You should only be allowed to have your game nominated for 3 different categories. So, you know, you put it in the 3 categories that you think it's most likely to win, instead of it being in a ridiculous number of them. That's my take. All right, Agriston, you are the one who needs to get a bunch of KOs. You have any thoughts on the new Tales of remaster? It's kind of weird that they're doing Berseria next because Berseria doesn't really need it. But also, Berseria is incredible, so it's not like I'm upset. I also, Berseria is such a recent game that I saw some people on Twitter being like, I can't believe that they're taking away from another Tales of game by doing Berseria instead. I don't think that any other Tales of game was like taken away from for them to do Berseria. I think that if they didn't do the Berseria remaster, they would still be doing the same amount of other remasters that they're still planning on doing. I don't think there's anything going to it other than that, to be honest. There are some keys in this level. I should have brought what's-his-face. Whatever. Hello, do you know where any of the Koroks are? I need them, Your Honor. When did Berseria come out? Berseria came out in... It was 16 or 17. I can't remember which. I think it was 2016 or 2017. So it's not very old. The main thing is that Berseria is already on PC and PlayStation 4. So it's getting added to Switch and Xbox, which is nice, I guess. I mean, it's nice it's getting added to Switch. Who cares if it's on Xbox? But I dodged too late. Get out of here. Absolutely bodied. You silly moblin. Die. I don't know. It didn't really need a remaster, but I also don't really mind at the end of the day. I mean, it gives me an excuse to play Berseria for the 3rd time on the channel because I love Berseria. It's one of my favorite games. And you know, if there are some people who are like Switch only who get Berseria now and they weren't gonna get Berseria without it being on the Switch, then that's a positive in my eyes. There we go. Do. Set up a camp. Can I do a bonus exchange for something to find Koroks? Is that a thing? Hidden chests? Hidden... Yes! Yes! All right. Finally, I found a use for this. Perfect. As soon as someone in chat said, like, there's an in-game thing you can use, I was like, well, then it's gotta be the camp thing, doesn't it? And lo and behold, here we are. Yeah, Berseria was 2016. Thank you, chat. All right, come here, you stupid little Korok. Wow, yeah, I went right by this earlier, didn't I? This is an incredible thing to include in the game. Koroks are annoying. So I am glad that the game just gives you an option to be like, hey, do you just want to know where they are? Here you go. In some other games, I might find that a little annoying to just like skip the search thing entirely. But in this game, I'm not really playing this game to explore the battle zones and see a little glowing Korok symbol in the corner, you know? It's not really what I'm looking for in a Warriors game, so I will gladly skip that if I can. Especially since they're like specific level dependent, not just because there are so many different levels. Hey there, little buddy. Whoops. That was the wrong button. Yeah, I tried to kill that Korok. My bad. Yeah, it's Y, you idiot. Why did you press A? Oh, hello. You heard me shooting laser beams at that Korok, huh? I think this is the level that has Grimgara in it. Grimgara is the flying one, right? If so, this will be fantastic. Die. We can get that done with Rauru, which was a mission that might have taken ages to get done otherwise. Who knows? Die. All of you. No survivors. I feel that's punishing a good job. The sound artists, etc., deserve separate recognition, but I see your point. Well, then, if you're that confident on your team's sound work on the soundtrack of your game, then one of the 3 games you submit to should be the sound design. Dead. That's how I see it. Because, I mean, there's only like 6 nominees for it anyway, right? It's not like every single game made has been nominated for best soundtrack. Only like 6 of them have. So it's not going to change the fact that only 6 games get nominated for the soundtrack thing. And if you're nominating your game for Game of the Year, you can nominate your game for Game of the Year, Best JRPG, and then if it's a JRPG, or Best RPG, I meant to say, or Best RPG if it's a Best RPG. That's what Claire Obscure, I think, would do. They should, if they had the 3 limit, they should nominate for Game of the Year, Soundtrack, and Best RPG of the Year. That's what I would nominate it for. Why is this glowing? Yeah, whatever.
Now, to the task at hand.
Oh, wait. The shop dude. Go away, I need to enter this camp. Get lost. Totally forgot about that part. Because, I mean, the problem with the Game Awards right now is that, like, a game like Expedition 33, like, the same, every whatchamacallit, every, category has, like, the same, give me all that, has, like, the same 8 or so, like, 8 to 10 games, other than, like, the very specific ones. Like, obviously, there can only be so many the indie game entries and whatnot. And then you end up with what people complain about the most, or at least what people complain about the most in my experience, which is that, like, 3 games end up winning the majority of all the categories. Which is kind of dumb. You should, you know, that honestly, that's giving less recognition to more games. Come here and die. I also just think it's kind of silly for a game that is called Game of the Year to also win, like, RPG of the Year, you know? That doesn't really make any sense to me. Come here and die. That doesn't really make any sense to me, because I'm like, well, yeah, of course it won Best RPG of the Year because it won Game of the Year. How could it not win that category? It is the best game of the year. That means it should sweep just about every single category by virtue of being Game of the Year. So if that, I mean, like, if you win Game of the Year, you don't really need any other victories. You've already won basically everything that matters. It's just kind of like a, I mean, at the end of the day, the Game Awards are stupid. Let me put it that way. At the end of the day, it's just a stupid thing in general. The way they're set up and the way they're done, I don't like it. But you know, it is what it is.
Onward.
All that really matters is that they do all of the game trailers. That's the only reason anyone watches. If they didn't have, like, live trailers, like first-time trailers during the Game Awards, no one would be watching it. Like, the amount of people watching it would plummet. And then Jeff Keighley and whoever else runs the thing, they all know that. There's no way that they don't. They obviously, they gotta play it up like, oh, the awards are so important, and et cetera, et cetera. That's what it's about, is the awards. But, like, everyone knows. Everyone knows that it's not actually about the awards. People are only tuning in for, wait, I think I'm supposed to go this way. They are only tuning in for for the game trailers and maybe the Game of the Year award, like the final one. Gotta make sure I remember to go get those two whatchamacalls. Hi! Those 2 Korok seeds. Meet your end.
Okay.
That's how I see it. That was really bad timing by me. I don't want to talk about it. I was too busy talking about the Game Awards. Explode! Here, get zapped a little bit. Wonderful, wonderful. Come on, come on. No, get the break. It was right there. What do you think you're doing? Not today, buddy, not today. You're about to get sink struck. Quick, high five me. A fist bump, that works. Explode! This poor boss Bokoblin, bro. He's getting absolutely bullied on. Oh wait, this is timing. Die. Got him. Still annoyed that Rebirth got snubbed for Game of the Year. Was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth this year? That was last year, right? Are you talking about getting snubbed last year? What was Game of the Year last year? I don't even remember. See, that's how little it matters. I don't even remember what Game of the Year was last year or the year before that. I know that Overwatch was Game of the Year when it came out, and I think Breath of the Wild was Game of the Year when Breath of Wild came out. I can't, like, remember any of the others. I don't need any of this.
Second wind after that.
Oh, it was Astrobot last year. Yo, Astrobot deserved it. That game was great. What's taking so long? Rawr.
Rafika!
I'm on it.
Hi, Rafika. Don't let the outpost fall. I need to do 3 unique skills as you. It looks like those Koroks are right before you fight Grimgara. And that was Grimgara, right? 6. We can have Rauru beat him. Exactly what I wanted. Sup, idiot. Die. Y'all ready for this? Check out my new special. I'm all winded up. Man, I wish I was playing as Artie right now. Ooh, dodging tornadoes, though. Pretty sick.
Too easy.
Too easy. Get frozen. Can I set those on, Can I hit those with the ice and, like, make a super tornado? Help. We're fine. We're fine. Just freeze this guy. There we go.
Ready for this?
Man, what a game, that Astrobot. Nope. Hi, Agriston. What are you doing here? Ice tornado! Stop being alive, you silly moblin. Nope. Not today. He's dead.
Sure, why not?
Sure, why not? Give you. Dude, I love the homing laser beam arrows. An electric Arracuda. Come here. I'm freezing you. I'm out of batteries. Wait a second. I'll be right with you. Help. What did I get stunned by? Just its body? Hey, defeated enemies with Zonai devices. I definitely meant to do that. Keep freezing. Keep freezing. Beat a lot of enemies with Zonai devices. Stop this. Actually, I pressed the button too late.
Try harder.
Agriston. Oh, this is just gonna give me fire powers. That's not what I wanted. Whatever. Get over here.
You're done.
You're done. Here, I gotta be throwing out special moves more often. I gotta get 3 of them done with this guy. Beautiful damage. Can't help but notice that you are still alive. That's not the move I meant to use, but it's okay. All I needed to do a special attack is Agriston. Good job, me. Fantastic news. Let me look at these as side quests. 80 enemies with Zonai devices. I'm not really worried about that. Yeah, Grimgara's Raru. Raru and Typhon. We'll have to do that soon. Flight. Oh, we need to redo a flight mode battle today. 20 enemies with special attacks in a single battle. That's easy to do. I need to beat 58 more enemies as Agriston. One more unique skill is Rafika. All right, Agriston, get moving.